Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode number 36 of our Pittsburgh Pirates MLB The Show 21 franchise. As we are here beginning this one, the Pittsburgh Pirates are currently 66 and 67 starting off this episode. And if you guys do enjoy today's episode, be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more amazing content, because only you can make a difference for today's channel, so your support is always greatly appreciated. And with that being said, guys, we are going to be taking on the Chicago Cubs after a two-game sweep from the Chicago White Sox. So we're going to be making our way crosstown to versus the Chicago Cubs in that four-game series, taking a look at the National League standings and the American League standings for that matter. In the Central, the Cubs are in first place, where the Milwaukee Brewers are 2.5 games back, the Pirates sitting at 4 games back, and then pretty much the Reds and the Cardinals sitting out of playoff contention at this point. And in the National League East, we have the New York Mets, who are currently 17.5 games up from the Atlanta Braves, who are currently tied with us for second place, trying to fight and scratch and claw right behind the Milwaukee Brewers to obtain that final slot in the wild card race, as the San Diego Padres, who are 11.5 games back from the Los Angeles Dodgers, do hold that first slot in the wild card race, as things are getting down closer and closer to the wire as we are in the final month of the season. In the first place in the American League, we have the New York Yankees taking on the Boston Red Sox, who are 20.5 games up, a titan of a New York Yankees team it has been in the 2021 season. And in the Central, it has been quite the race. Cleveland Indians are sitting only 3 games up from the Chicago White Sox, who we faced in the last series. Minnesota Twins are currently 4 games back, Kansas City 8 games back, and Detroit sitting very ugly at 24.5 games out, where the LA Angels sitting very good in their standings, as well as Oakland is only 10.5 games back. Now moving on to some of the player prospect highlights, and one of those guys that we are going to be talking about is Diego Flores, who is making his reigns as a Rookie of the Year candidate. He is actually sitting in top of the first place voting for the first place Rookie of the Year. He has a .237 average, 9 home runs on 23 RBIs. His only competition is recently acquired Pittsburgh Pirate Tucupita Marcano in that Adam Frazier deal that was recently made yesterday. Rhett Wiseman is also going to be in contention. He is a .227 3 home run average, as MLB The Show does value Major League home runs for some reason a lot over average. Tucupita Marcano and Diego Flores really the only 2 worthwhile guys as we get into game 1 now. And we are here in game number 1 in Chicago. Wrigley Field looking beautiful as ever. The Pittsburgh Pirates look to take on the 71 and 64 Chicago Cubs in front of their hometown faithful in here in Wrigley Stadium, a historic stadium, as the Chicago Cubs making their way out on the field, also acquiring Lourdes Gurriel from the Blue Jays this season. Looking at the standings, the Milwaukee Brewers are now only 2 games back, so the Cubs trying to scratch and claw their way to maintain that lead in the Central. Pirates are only 4 games back, as the Central is getting down closer and closer to the wire. Pitcher for the Cubs is going to be number 28, Kyle Hendricks, having a pretty solid season, a whip under a 1.2 in over 166 innings thrown, and an ERA at a 3.25. Not the biggest strikeout guy, but the first batter he is going to face is Kevin Newman. Hits machine. He has been solid all season long. That is going to be a base hit to begin this one for the Pirates. Brian Reynolds, next batter up, 2-2 count, gets a good piece of wood on this one. Center fielder is going to range back and make the play. That is going to be the first out in the first inning for the Pirates. Hendricks on 7 pitches now, moving into his 8th. Brian Hayes hits this one right center field gap. That one is going to be fielded by the center fielder and allow runners to be at the corners with just 1 away here in the first inning. Brian Hayes is going to keeping the hits going. Unfortunately for Framber Valdez, he would go down on strikes. That is Hendricks' first strikeout, second out of the first. Followed right behind him is Gregory Polanco. He's going to go down on strikes swinging. Hendricks gets out of the jam with runners on the corners, as the Pirates would be throwing a right-hander of of their own in Mitch Keller. Young Keller has an ERA at 4.20 right now, sitting very, very decent with a 1.42 whip, having a decent season so far. Would like to get that whip a little low, but the first batter he's going to face nonetheless is Javier Baez, down on strikes. Next batter, that's Jason Hayward, and Ke'Bryan Hayes shows off the Gold Glove caliber infielder, as that one is the second out. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. screams this ball to Gregory Polanco, who awkwardly makes the catch, but regardless, it is out number 3. Heading into the second, Diego Flores, hero of the last series, that one is going to squeeze past both infielders for a base hit to start the second inning. On 19 pitches now, Adam Frazier rockets this one down the line. It is now runners at the corners yet again. Frazier with a single to move Diego Flores from first base all the way to third. William Contreras hits this one deep to center field, and that one is deep enough to score Flores from home. So the rookie catcher recently acquired from the Atlanta Braves making pursuit, as he is actually facing his brother in this series, William Contreras and Wilson Contreras, both backstops for both teams on this one, as a sacrifice made by Mitch Keller. 1-2 count, down on strikes he will go. Kevin Newman down on strikes, but Pirates pick up one. It is 1-0 heading into the third. Ke'Bryan Hayes in the third. That is another hit for Ke'Bryan Hayes, looking very solid in this one early. Already 2 hits on this one. Taking a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates hits leaders, Kevin Newman going to be on top of that list at 144 hits. Brian Reynolds, Ke'Bryan Hayes are going to be the 2-3 guys, followed by Neil Walker, Gregory Polanco, Franmil Reyes, and then Jacob Stallings, despite being on the injured list. Right there, Ke'Bryan Hayes trying to make a run for it, but he is going to go down, cannot get the stolen base. 3-2 count from Franmil. That one just misses, does not get the call. It is now runners at first after the caught stealing. Unfortunately, Polanco would ground out to the second baseman. That is an easy out for Ian Happ, the Pittsburgh native. That one is going to go 1-0. Pirates still up. Cubs, no hits here. Wilson Contreras would have something to say about the hits column. That one gets past Kevin Newman, cannot range back to make the play. That is a base hit to start things off in the third for the Cubbies. Next batter to be facing David Bodie. That one skied up to shallow center field. Brian Reynolds has no trouble fielding that one. First out away here in the third. Kyle Hendricks, the pitcher, would lay down a bunt. This one is a fielder's choice, going to make the play, tries to make the turn, cannot roll up too awkward of a play for Frazier to make. Next batter, Javier Baez, takes it the short way to second base, and that is 3 frames in the books for this one so far. Pirates still up 1-0. Only 1 hit for the Cubs, 2-0 count. That one right there is Anthony Rizzo. That one is going to get down, does not try to go to, does not have the fastest wheels on the bus. That one is going to be an easy base hit. Mitch Keller, only 2 hits allowed in 4 innings of work, looking very good. 5 frames here. That one is going to be caught by Franmil Reyes. An easy out, as this one 1 out away with runners on first. Wilson Contreras going to come up. This one nearly gets through, but Kevin Newman, a very athletic play there. That is going to make the difference. 1-2 count now. That one punches him out. David Bodie, down he goes. 5 frames have been completed. Pirates trying to get through it, working through 5 innings. 6th inning coming up. Ke'Bryan Hayes hits this one hard, but the athletic fielder of Javier Baez fires a missile for out number 1 here in the 6th inning. Gregory Polanco, 0-2 count with 2 away, swing and a miss. That is his second strikeout of the game, having a little bit of those Polanco woes late in the season here. 1-2 count to Kyle Hendricks for Mitch Keller. That one easy fielding for Franmil Reyes to start off the 6th. Keller trying to work through 6 frames. That one screamed off the bat. It is going to be another base hit for the Cubs in this one with 1 away here with the 6th inning. Jason Hayward, next batter. That is a swing and a miss, taking a book out of his brother Wilson Contreras from that one. That is a strikeout on Jason Hayward. 2 outs away. Keller's 3rd strikeout. Not too many strikeouts in this one for Mitch Keller, as he is going to complete 6 shutout innings against the Chicago Cubs as we make our way into the 7th. Diego Flores would be the batter. 3-2 count. on William Contreras. 2 outs away would allow Contreras to walk. Mitch Keller, the pitcher, gets another chance in that one. Finds some green. It is runners at the corners with 2 away. Kevin Newman, another chance to be the hero. That would end Kyle Hendricks' night. David Ross is going to pull him. They are going to call upon Cole Stewart for this one. This one hit to center field. Does it have enough? And it will just get down. Keller is going to try to go to third. He is in time. Second base is now also occupied. Kevin Newman advanced on that one. Brian Reynolds takes this fastball, gives it a ride to left field, but it is not deep enough, does not have the velocity on it. 2-0 here in Pittsburgh. 7th inning, Ian Happ. That one has some distance, and that one will just get over the wall. A leaping Franmil, but the netting kind of stops that one. His 30th well-rounded home run of the season. 373 feet on that one. Opposite field, Anthony Rizzo, next batter. That one screams off his bat, and that is going to be trouble for Mitch Keller. A tying run in scoring position late in this one. Pirates will opt to make a move as here comes Derek Shelton to pull out Mitch Keller. A good performance regardless, 6 frames. Richard Rodriguez would be the pitcher to come on. Now recently moved to the middle relief role, no longer the closer, but Chris Bryant is going to go down on strikes. A beautiful slider from Rodriguez. Wilson Contreras fares the same fate. Back-to-back nasty strikeouts from Rodriguez as David Bodie, next batter, slaps this one. Polanco will not field it, tries to fire on home. This one to the cutoff man, and it is a tied game with 2 outs in the 7th. Bodie is fired up. Maben on the 0-1 would also slap one for a base hit. Runners now at first and second, 2 outs away. This one coming down to the wire, getting more and more dramatic. These NL Central rivals, but Rodriguez would strike out Javier Baez to end the inning. That is a good start for them. 8th inning, 2-2 count for Polanco against Ryan Tepera. That one in the gap. Late inning action is getting jam-packed here. More 2-out lightning from another team, Pirates. Polanco will pick up his 17th double. Diego Flores, out of frustration, slams his bat. Missed opportunity. We will be heading bottom 8, tied regardless. Coming in, Jonathan Holder would be the pitcher in the 9th inning. 26 games. He's been pretty solid against the righties. Adam Frazier, big swing and a miss. Down he would go. Regretful situation there. William Contreras, down he would go. Back-to-back strikeouts. Ryan O'Hearn having an amazing season so far from getting acquired from the Royals. He is going to get rung up as well. Holder has a perfect 9th inning as we are going to try to get ourselves into extra innings. 0-2 count. This one line to the first baseman against the shift. Wilson Contreras, this one. Too many Contrerases in this one. This one will get it down. It finds some green, rattles up against the wall. Contreras aggressive to go to third. That one, he is going to be in there. It is a sliding triple with 1 away for Chris Stratton. 2-2 count, punches out David Bodie. It is 2 outs away. Can Stratton get out of the jam? Austin Romine hits this one. Slow roller, slow runner. That is going to allow the Pirates to get into extra innings in this one. Diego Flores, the 3-2 count, is going to walk the batter. Flores is now on runners at first. Things could get interesting here. Moving on is Roman Wick to face Adam Frazier, and that one a shot to right field from a man with not a lot of pop. That is Adam Frazier's 8th home run of the season, going over 404 feet. This one well late in the game. The 12th inning off of Roman Wick. A lot of extra innings went by, no action, but right there, Adam Frazier proves to stick the dagger in the heart of the Chicago Cubs lineup. The defense, everyone crumbling. Moving on into this one, William Contreras was not done as well. He is going to blast this one into the gap. That is in there for a double. Contreras showing some hope, striking out a couple times, not letting it get to him. Frankie Cordero would be the final batter to pinch hit for the pitcher. He is going to ground out here in the 11th, not the 12th regardless. Kyle Crick would come in to shut the door. A 1.69 ERA with a 1.69 average. He has been absolutely phenomenal of a pitcher for us so far. Javier Baez, first batter. That one skied to the moon and back, right back to Frazier's glove. Anthony Rizzo, next batter. This one into the shift. Newman's got it. That is in there, 2 outs away. As we move 3-2 count, a chopper to Chris Bryant, and the Pirates would take game number 1 of this one, as we are going to be moving into the simulations of games number 2 and 3, and then in the next episode we will be wrapping up this series here as the Cubs and the Pirates are facing off in this rivalry, as we head deeper and deeper into this one as we take a look at game number 2 and 3 right now. And moving into game number 2 festivities, the Pittsburgh Pirates would have an absolute gem of a game thrown by Framber Valdez. He goes 9 innings, only allowing 2 hits on 1 run, does walk 5 batters, but punches out 10 Cubbies. Cole Stewart would be the losing pitcher in this one, as the Pirates would be victors 3-1 on 10 hits. As you take a look at the box score, Frazier does not pick up any hits, but the guys to note, Gregory Polanco would get a triple. Neil Walker would pick up a hit of his own. That one would go over the wall, does strike out twice. And then notables Framber Reyes and Diego Flores also have a multi-hit game on this one. As we talk about the pitching, already kind of discovered what Framber Valdez can do. Hopefully he can do those things and continue to move on like that. But we did allow the Cubs to kind of burn a decent bit of their bullpen yet again, throwing Holder and Stewart yet again in this one. Back-to-back games from them. They're going to be pretty much shut down for the rest of this series, you would imagine. Andrew Chafin had to go 2 innings, and then Robert Stock also went 1 inning, punching out 2. He was pretty much their one solid guy out of the pen. Chafin did strike out 5, so the pen did do pretty solid for them, but Stewart and Winker, the guys that started these games out, did not fare well for them at all. And now diving into game number 3, unfortunately the Pirates would go down in a nail-biter. Losing pitcher would be Jorge Alcala. Player of the game would be Chris Bryant, going 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored on that home run, an RBI, and a double. Winning pitcher would be Andrew Chafin, as he was able to get it done through the 9th. Taking a look at the box score, Kevin Newman did pick up 2 hits. Framber Reyes also picked up 2 hits, both of those going well over the wall. 2 runs scored on 2 solo shots for him. And then John Ryan Murphy is going to pick up 2 hits as well. He has been a very solid catcher in despite of Jacob Stallings going down with that season-ending injury. Hopefully he will come back fine next year as long as we can lock him in. Also, it is worth noting we were trying to give Javier Baez a couple more at-bats, so he was a pinch hitter in this one. Still struggling at the major league level, so hopefully by next year he's going to be a guy that we can utilize deeper and deeper into this one. Now looking at the pitching, we did go through Chris Stratton, did have to become the starting pitcher for today, as Chad Kuhl had a little bit of tightness in his arm, and we did not want a chance to start as things are getting closer and closer towards that end of the season playoff push if the Pirates can keep continuing and playing good baseball, so we did not want to chance it. Jonathan Loaizaga, Josh DeMont, and Jorge Alcala would have been the guys that we threw out of the pen. Bullpen kind of pretty much shit the bed on this one, if I'm being honest. DeMont and Alcala both allowed 2 hits on 1 run. Stamont did strike out 3 guys, but that was pretty much the only glimpse of game number 3. Taking a look after game number 3, the standings, the Pirates are looking very decent. 68 and 68. We are 3 games out of first place. Brewers are a half game back. We have played 5-5 baseball in our last 10. That is not good enough, because the Brewers are 7-3 in their last 10. They are currently on a 6-game winning streak. The bad news is we also will not be playing the Milwaukee Brewers anymore in the rest of the series. So this one is up to chance after we pretty much play this Cubs series. We're not going to be playing too many of these other guys despite the Cardinals and the Reds. Taking a look now at the wild card standings, Pirates also clawing their way a little bit closer into this one, but again, it is up to the Brewers and the Braves in this one. And do not knock the Nationals and the Rockies. Those guys also do have a chance to climb back up in these races. So the wild card is coming closer and closer down to the wire. You guys let me know in the comments below. Do you guys believe that this Pittsburgh Pirates team has what it takes to go the distance? Will we go to the playoffs? Will we clinch that wild card? Will we even take maybe even the division? We are only 3 games out, so who knows? Will this Pittsburgh Pirates team pull a miracle? Will we become another playoff team? You guys will have to stay tuned until the next one. With that being said, guys, I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.